Right then, I'm now here for my WWE Saturday Night main event predictions now for you guys. We've only got 4 matches on the card. It's a weird show, but let's get right into it. So, we got Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. Jey Uso's obviously going to win. It's going to be a good match. Both guys are very athletic guys. It's going to be pretty high flying. Logan Paul's probably going to have some real near falls, to be honest, and they're going to try and scare the audience, but it's obvious that Jey Uso's going to win this match. There's no other way around it. Obviously, Logan Paul loves to cheat, so there's going to be, his mates trying to get involved, trying to do something at ringside, possibly handing him some, brass knuckles or something like that. But Jey Uso's going to be able to find a way around it. There's probably going to be full of shenanigans and a bit of a messy match overall, but I reckon it could be fun while it lasts, to be honest with you. I think it'll be a good match, but the winner is very predictable. Kind of like a lot of bloody matches on this card. Well, there's only 4 matches anyway. But yeah, Jey Uso should win the match. He definitely should. He definitely will win. They're not going to give the title to Logan Paul. It's never going to happen. But, he is someone who can bring a bit more attention around Saturday night main event. So I do get why WWE have probably got him on this card to fight Jey Uso. So yeah, it does bring that bit more attention to it, having a big name like Logan Paul. And, I feel like Jey Uso's match ability is very underrated. I feel like he can be offered half-decent match with anyone, to be honest with you, on his day. So yeah, I think Jey Uso wins. And I do think that these two wrestling styles that Jey Uso and Logan Paul have, I think will make a very good match. But Jey Uso will win. Jey Uso might even, cheat himself a little bit. The referee might be out, probably like one of Logan Paul's friends will pull him out and then they'll go at it. Logan Paul kicks a steel chair into Logan Paul when Logan Paul's got that in his hands, or Jey Uso might even use the brass knucks himself. I don't know, but Jey Uso's obviously going to win. It's going to be a weird one. But yeah, anyway, then we've got CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I reckon this should probably be the main event, to be honest. I think that Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker have got to win. They can't lose. Sami Zayn is going to get pinned. And then you never know. They might try and turn Sami Zayn to be in their group again or something. But yeah, Seth and Braun Breaker have got to win. Seth lost to Jey Uso for the WWE title. So he needs a big win while he's a villain, doesn't he? So yeah, they need a win. They need to win this. If they don't win, I'm not going to be happy. Put it that way. They've got to win. And I think they will. I reckon Braun Breaker might get the pin here as well, actually. I think Braun Breaker is going to be made to look really, really, really strong. But, look, Seth doesn't need to get the pin. He just needs to win the match. And that is what should happen, to be honest with you. If CM Punk gets pinned, that makes things really interesting. But I don't think they'll go that way, especially on Saturday night main event. I think they'll save that for a real premium live event to get CM Punk being pinned. So Sami Zayn would get pinned. I reckon Braun Breaker hits him with a vicious spear and wins. Seth and Punk might go brawling out into the crowd or something because they've still bloody got unfinished business though. But if Seth Rollins could ideally pin CM Punk as well, though, that could be good. But do I see that happening? No, I don't think they do that on Saturday night main event because CM Punk's got, 2 wins over Seth now. So Seth needs to get something back over CM Punk, especially as the character he is now. So that would be ideal. But look, Seth and Braun Breaker winning, that's the main thing which has got to happen. But I would like to see Seth pin Punk, but I can't see that happening on Saturday night main event. Anyway, next one we've got is Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Still going on, but it's in a steel cage this time round. That should end this feud for good. Look, these two have fantastic matches, but the feuds, just stop. I feel like the way these two go about, I don't like it. I don't like this feud. It's pointless. It's boring. Both guys should just, especially Drew McIntyre, should just go on to something else, if we're being honest. And hopefully that is what he is able to do after this win against Priest. I think Drew McIntyre will win. He's got to win. He can't lose. If Damian Priest loses, as long as he has a decent showing in the match, that's fine. Drew could probably cheat. I don't know. I don't know. This could end in many ways, but Drew McIntyre's just got to win. Put it that way. I'm just not invested enough in this match. It's going to be good, but the story, I'm just not invested enough in it to be able to fully break it down and talk about it, if I'm being completely honest. It's just not it, if we're being real. It's just the male version of Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. But this is just more pointless because it's not for anything. No one gains anything out of it, really. But Drew will win. Drew McIntyre will win the match. Okay, then we go to the interesting one of the night. John Cena versus R-Truth. This isn't actually for the belt, I don't think. It says on Wikipedia it's just a singles match. So it's not actually for the belt. It should be, to be honest. Like, just do that. But no, John Cena will win. John Cena will win. I think he'll end up running through R-Truth, but I think at the very start of the match, R-Truth is going to get a surprise roll-up. Will come from behind. Nice surprise roll-up. Cena will kick out at like 2.5, and people will be like, oh, he almost had him there. He almost had him. But no, it's not. R-Truth's not going to win. Unless, though, because they've done it as a singles match, R-Truth might win. R-Truth might win. That gives me that little bit more unpredictability and a little bit more hope, possibly, that we could actually see an R-Truth win here. You know, I've seen so many people complaining about John Cena as a heel. I don't know why. I feel like he's fantastic at it. But, you know, people are going to moan about that. I don't know why. I feel like he's great. But, you never know. I've seen people saying, oh, R-Truth could be the one to turn Cena face. But, no. There's no point turning him baby face again. Right now, there's no point. No, R-Truth won't win, but there's that. It actually gives you a little bit of hope if it's not for the belt, though, that they might do something shocking here, and then John Cena goes on like an extra kind of villain arc or something. But no, I think the wise choice would just be to say John Cena wins the match and run through him, but R-Truth is good early on by getting like an early close fall. But now Cena will win probably inside 5 minutes, if I'm being logical. But there's actually part of me that if it's a singles match, R-Truth could win. But yeah, I'm just putting that out there. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.